Hey there guys, it's Delta 49er here with Rivet Head.
Woo!
I thought you
Yay,
weren't going to say
me!
anything there for a second.
No, I was. It's that dramatic pause.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
And we are going to talk about the current status of Cube World, or the current not status of Cube, whatever it is, whatever is happening with this game. So, another year is coming to a close. And there's
One
no
more
update.
tweet.
Yep, one more tweet. That's kind of why we want to talk about this, because after another few months of darkness on the at wool_lay Twitter account, where the last tweet was, I just uploaded new dungeon music on SoundCloud.
Yeah, that was like, oh, thanks.
Thanks.
You know,
He said, currently changing and adding a lot of stuff in Cube World to improve exploration and questing. Here's a screenshot of the new world map, and this new world map actually looks pretty sick. But
it does. Did you notice?
But what's
though,
going
that
on with like?
that's actually the ground below it.
Yeah. So like it looks like the character should be holding the map, except that it's not because there's no hand.
It's not. Yeah, it's a holographic image of it. It's basically you're going to now have this thing attached to your arm, and it's going to project this holographic map out in front of you.
That's what it looks like.
That's the only thing. I like it
I mean,
though. I mean, it does.
I like
look
the
pretty
detail.
slick.
I like the like
Yeah, the detail's good.
of the map. But yeah. So like that's all the information we've gotten since August. And
Yep.
what I know everyone asks, eventually on every episode there's someone that's like, how do you
When's
get
the
the game,
update
or like
coming?
when's the update coming out?
Yeah.
And we have no idea. There's the Q World subreddit, which
the last bastion of humanity in the world.
yeah.
We were talking earlier though. I am surprised about the Reddit is no longer about he scammed me, he's
Yeah.
dead, he's divorced. Like that stuff is gone. It's
Yeah.
now jokes about what's going to happen first.
Yeah, it's beginning to. Someone said it's the beginning of another round of the 12 days of Wally, rather.
Yeah. Well, that's what he did last year.
Yeah,
Well, no,
exactly.
he started in October last year.
He was doing stuff. In April, he was posting like every day.
Yeah, because when he first started, I think it was last April or last October.
Yeah.
And it was like 2-3 times a day. I was like, oh, dude, he's got to be coming out with something.
Yeah,
And then
now we are
Nothing.
more than a year later. We're here.
I had somebody on my stream today ask if they said on Reddit that that there's going to possibly be an update, for this Christmas for Cube World, and I'm like, I think the chances of you, like, if you believe that, then you should be buying property in the middle of the desert that somebody's selling as swamp water, because like it's not
It's not
going to
gonna
happen.
And if it does, we will be so surprised.
Yeah, and I also said, and you got your information from Reddit where they said that he was divorced and already dead. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you can take that with a grain of salt. They haven't gotten anything right yet. I mean, it's Reddit. This is like, this is where people go to bitch and complain.
Yes.
That's all they do. This is where your conspiracy theories about everything in the planet happen, or in Cube World. So, their own Cube World conspiracies, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, and we literally know nothing about this man who created this game.
Yeah.
All we know is that it was like one of the best $20 we've ever spent, and
He's got the
then-
coolest name because
yeah.
his last name is Funk, because we all need the Funk.
Yeah, the Von Funk, my dude.
Yeah, the Von Font. But I mean, like all the tweets that he came out with last year were just like he was leading up to something. It looked like.
Yeah, he had his Insta going, his Insta game.
Yeah, he had music rolling out. He had new things over our heads to show like how we were feeling about things. I'm like the NPCs were happy or whatever. The multiple layered quest, and then crickets again. Until we get a picture of the holographic map saying, oh yeah, maybe
Yeah.
something's coming out. But I've said this before, and I will say this continually. I get that he's a perfectionist, that he needs to do this kind of stuff. I'm all for being a perfectionist, but you've got a fan base. I mean, he's got 116,000 followers on Twitter alone that are dying and waiting for him to put out any information. Take a little bit of your freaking money from when you sold Cube World 3 years ago.
A little bit.
Hire
meaning-
somebody to do PR for you.
Exactly.
It's not going to cost you a fortune. You can hire somebody to actually post information and put out a release date that you're planning on. You don't have to make a solid. You can do a soft date. It's not going to kill you to say, I'm going to try to have an update out by October of this year. Hopefully. That gives us, that would be something.
That's
instead
like a
of
plan.
like,
Yeah.
you know, it at least shows direction that you've got an end goal. I mean, unless he's like
Has like
people
a
say,
life.
you know, holed up in his room coding and working on everything, scrapping everything, and starting fresh again. Because that's the only thing that I can think is that he has built and scrapped the game about 1,000 times.
Maybe, I mean, it's possible.
I mean, he'll implement something, doesn't like it. And that's something that they've even said. I think in the Kotaku interviews and stuff, like they've said that he is a perfectionist and that he has, like, he will do something, doesn't like it after a while, and then will scrap it. That's not going to help you release a game. That's not going to help you release an update. You're going to be in this endless, perpetual cycle of it's not ready yet because you've got dreams and aspirations of what it's going to be. And if it's not meeting your expectations, then it's not going to ever come out. Honestly, are you upset with the amount of money you spent on Cube World, the amount of entertainment you've got out of it?
No, like I've spent so many hours on this game. Like it's great.
Yeah,
Like,
I've spent
like
easy 1,000 hours in this
like
game.
weeks total.
Yeah. And I still run across stuff every now and again that I'm like, holy crap, I had no idea that that was an actual thing.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, I don't know.
It's a great game, but I want an update. That's it.
I mean,
And I don't care if it's a bad update.
No. Because like, it doesn't look bad from what he's been giving us.
No.
Like anything, it's such a simple game right now that any like small additions would not be awful.
So shall we explain what the pre-update is so that people can stop complaining about it?
Okay. So I know it might be slightly confusing because of like the connotation of it in the title. Because like I'm not saying it in the title, but then I do say it in the episode. So I don't know. But the Cube World pre-update multiplayer adventure series, pre is simply inferring that it is before the update. Like we want this update to be released.
Yes.
But it's just we're playing the game before because the original plan when well, I can't even I don't even know why we had an original plan. But yeah, the original plan when I was approached by Blizzard at 101 HD was like, we're going to do a series, and then when the update is released, we're going to do like another series with like the new features and stuff. Right. So yeah, it is called the pre-update. I think I came up with that name. It was probably an awful idea. But
oh, you're the one I can blame for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think because I thought it was pretty clear, but obviously not.
No, it's people have no idea what the hell we're talking about.
I can totally see why. It's just yeah.
I blame Minecraft for this.
Yes, dude. No, I totally do because they're like, oh, pre-update, like the pre-release, like oh, yeah.
That, it's a snapshot. Where'd you get the snapshot?
Yeah, exactly.
So I won't blame you entirely. We'll just blame Mojang because I like to blame them for everything in life in general anyway. So,
but yeah, it's not like that's a good way to put it. It's not like Minecraft. Pre-update just means that we are doing it before the update. Anyway, thanks for watching. In the cards, you can watch some Cube World, that big series, the pre-update that we've been doing. You can watch some of that or my old Cube World co-op series, that's also there. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so for more gaming, tutorials, and reviews. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.